Morning, YouTube. It's Wednesday morning. Mark's been working over here. He's got all the floor joists out. You can see we got the DeWalt fan running in the window over there, right there. Just kind of pulling the air out so it don't get dusty in there. Right over here on this wall, right there, we're gonna put some new studs up. Right there, those have gotten weak and where the termites kind of eat on them and so on. So that's what we're going to work on this morning. We're going to clean this up a little better where we can work in here. Also right here you see some old right there PVC water pipes. We're going to turn the water off, cut those. You can see my toolbox here with all my sharp bite fittings. We're going to take the water lines right here, right back up here at the edge of the house. We're going to cut them off and then cap them off, and that way we don't step on them right now and break them. Plus, once we put the floor joists in, then we'll bring the water lines up and tack them to the floor joists coming down to where we need them. This piping, some of it's kind of brittle in this house, so that's the reason he's working that and cutting it like that to not break the pipe. You can also see, like, this was probably a back porch at one time, and that's probably was the end of the house at that time, and that wood doesn't look good, so we're gonna box all that up, frame that up. We just got a lot of work ahead of us here, and I kind of enjoy this and doing this and, you know, saving a house, because this house was at the point that it was just really getting in bad shape. The neighbors have thanked me for buying it because they know the condition of my other rental properties, and they know what I'm going to do to this house, and they're like, hey, you're going to, you know, make our neighborhood nicer, because this is really the worst looking house on this whole street. So I've had a couple of neighbors to thank me for buying it, and, you know, we're glad you're going to fix it up and make it a nice place, and, you know, we'll get decent neighbors. They were talking about how they'd had some bad neighbors in the past, and so anyway, that made me feel good that they appreciated me buying it and doing this. So let's get to work on it. Well, guys, we've taken a time out. We've just run into a mess right here. This whole wall right down here is just, it's all eat up. I think this whole wall, all the way down through here, is going to have to come out. I don't know. It's a mess.
Yeah, because that whole wall's got to come forward another 2 inches or better.
I hope you can feel my pain. And so anyway, them termites, they did a number on it. But I think Mark and I can handle it. I think he and I can do it.
Yes, sir.
And if we get into something we need a little help with, I can always get the Amish to help us. But that's the way it goes when you fool with these old houses. I've bought them before that the floors have fallen in and put new floors in. I don't know. I don't know what else to say. Whew. My heart's hurting. But we'll make it. Part of what the problem is here in this house is, I mean, you can see right, look. Is mess like that, and you can see where they've just patched, and they didn't fix the things right, and that's what you get into when things aren't fixed right. You can see right here, they just squirted spray foam in there to fill up a hole, and you know, that's what you get into. You buy a house from somebody and they really didn't know what they were doing, and they were just jacklegging it up, is all you can say. Guys, this is going to be part 2. This is Thursday, next day. Yesterday, as you've seen at the beginning of this video, we ran into a problem here with the whole, base plate down there on the bottom. It's rotted, built on the ground. So we just kind of quit videoing yesterday. Mark and I started studying what we're going to do. So we've come up with, if you can see right, the jack. You see that jack right there, and we've got that corner jacked up. Just raised that corner up, took some weight off of it. We're going to take the bottom of this wall out, around and around like that. Mark and I are going to form up a footer, pour a footer, and then set and put a new base plate and all that on, and set it back down on it. That's what we came up with. My wife said, go get the Amish. Mark and I said, we're going to give it a try before we go get the Amish.
We got this.
And see if we can't do it. If we can't, then we go get them. So that's what we came up with. A lot of TV shows say don't try this at home because we're professionals. Mark and I say don't try this at home because we don't know what we're doing.
Right.
We're just trial and error. This is the joys of buying an old house. But the thing I told Mark, he and I have never done this before, and think of the fulfillment we're going to get if we accomplish this. It's not 100% we're going to accomplish it, that I may wind up having to go get the Amish. But I think he and I can do it, and it'll give us a great sense of accomplishment of being able to do this and put it back together.
Now, we got one of theirs again.
As like Mark just said, we are king of demolition. Now whether we can build it back, I don't know. Well, we've got our form built. You can see here. What we're going to do is we're going to pour this down to right here, get all this setting back, braced up, and then we're going to take this out down here and do it. But we're going to do all this right here first. Right there. You can see the concrete going in. I've got a special mixer out here. It's a special concrete mixer right there. There he is. That's my concrete mixer. And he's mixing up the concrete. And we're forming it back. And we're making our form right here to come up on this concrete better. Shed water. They had to, this setting, built it down on the ground. The water was just running in on it. We've been using the DeWalt 60 volt table saw, sawzall, I can't call it a skill saw, I got in trouble for that. Circular saw. We've even got a Mr. Heater out here, putting out a little heat. Well guys, we're wrapping this day up Thursday. Mark he's got it all poured and he's working it down right now. We'll let this set till Monday, and then we'll come back and start framing this wall back in and putting it back together. Ain't nothing but a thing. See see you later, Mark?
I'll see you tomorrow.
All right, we'll see y'all. Thank you for watching.